Hello everyone, it's Autumn, and today I'm going to be playing a game that I like very much, Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Let's start. So, I'll admit I actually tried to record this already, this first chapter. I wasn't particularly happy with my commentary, but more so, OBS didn't actually record Desme properly, and on top of that, the emulator was lagging. I changed some settings, hopefully it should run better now. Yeah, I've decided I'm not going to be reading the text. I didn't even try to do it in the first one, but I could tell that there'd be a lot of reading to do. I'd have to do it quickly, and I wouldn't be able to do as much commentary. What I was doing though was I was trying to be quiet over all the dialogue, but that's not going to be a good idea because there's a lot of that in this game. There's, you know, there are points where you spend time solving puzzles and stuff, where I'll be able to talk without uninterrupted pretty much, but even then they give you hints and stuff like that and things play out, so I'm just going to be commentating over it. You guys can pay attention to the story at your own pace. It's going to be going in the background. Because I should talk about what I think is so special about this game, and that is basically everything. Okay, so like, first off, look at it. This game is beautiful. This is a DS game, and those are sprites. Those are not models. They just look like models, or like kind of low res models, sure, but it's pretty impressive that they're sprites, I think. And I think they may have like kind of pre-rendered them, like by making models and then just flattening them into a bunch of 2D frames like they did for the GBA Crash games and stuff like that. But I mean, it doesn't matter, they still look good. And in the cutscenes, like, this art style really pops. The character designer follows the principle of making sure each character has like a distinct silhouette. And you can definitely tell, like, you know, you see this fucking spike hair. You know, it's this guy. I'm not going to say his name because we don't know that yet. But yes, we are dead. And we are a ghost, hence the name Ghost Trick. We can do stuff as a ghost, which we'll see in just a second. So I'm going to be using the touch controls because that way I can use a mouse and I don't have to use any buttons. But yeah, so you can kind of drag yourself around and reach another core like that. So it's got interesting mechanics as well as looking good. It's got pretty good music. You can hear some in the background right now, but it gets even better later. And though we haven't seen much of it yet, I think this is one of the best video game stories I've ever experienced. I'm really excited to play through it again and show it to all of you. So we're gonna save this girl. That's what we got to do to start with. Using our powers. Yeah, this is running a little unstably at the moment, but it was much worse before, so I'm relatively happy with this, at least for now. So yeah, we can manipulate the objects that we're possessing using tricks. A ghost trick, to be specific. So this in case you guys don't know, this game was actually made by, or at least written by, and I think the concept was come up with by Shu Takumi, who is the guy who did the first 3 Ace Attorney games. I think during the development of the 3rd Ace Attorney game, he had an idea and wanted to do something different, so he decided to start development on this, and this came out. As of recording this, it came out exactly 7 years ago in Europe. It came out a few months before that in Japan and about 3 days before it in America. But, yeah. Anyway, this is what I could do because I tried to record it on the 11th, didn't work out. I'm gonna record it today. And yeah, there is a reason I'm doing this as well, even though I do have 2 active Let's Plays going at the moment. I'll explain that a bit later. For now, it's still just kind of introducing the mechanics. It's gonna be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. This game has good dialogue. Alright, so this is just our corpse. Whoop. Come on, that. Let's go ahead and try, I suppose. And yeah, we can't do anything. I think I'm going to be editing this to have the bottom screen be the main screen and have the top screen just in the corner somewhere, because the top screen just gives you information about, well, it either displays this a lot of the time, or it will tell you information about the object you're manipulating. Yeah. And we can't manipulate corpses because they don't count as objects. So it looks like we're in a bit of a pickle. Let's go have a look at what's going on. And she's gone. Like an angel's kiss. So, I guess we lost. Game over. I guess he's answering the phone though, so might as well go have a look at that. We failed to save the girl, but it's not like we knew her anyway. Hey, it's our corpse. Step, step, step. Alright. This game does go a little slow sometimes. You have to watch the guy go down each individual step very slowly, walk his way all the way over to the phone and pick it up. Very convenient timing on that phone call. And our corpse teleported over here, apparently. Nah, it was just the verticality of this. Oh ho! Looks like we have a charming talking desk lamp to talk to. Shame he can't give us the DreamWorks face. Yeah, very funny. So yes, this is also a ghost. And she's dead. For now. So we still have more to learn about our ghost tricks, so yeah, he's going to be intentionally mysterious and vague because of course he is. But what can I do? She's already dead. Scrub, scrub, scrub till the water's brown. So, yeah, we don't really know her, but it's not like we got anything better to do. Trick time! I like the little trick time thing. Yeah, there are these bubbles that will come up. We have to click it right now. You won't always have to, necessarily. Yeah. My thoughts, eh? Okay. So you could press L to get in here. Like this, or you can just click it. I'm going to be clicking it most of the time. So let's see what we can do to head over there. We got car door, traffic sign, traffic cone, folding cart. And yes, the top screen shows us what we can do with each object. So let's try this one out. So yeah, you have to do that stuff in real time, but the ghost world does let you freely think about stuff in paused time, which is useful. And of course, he's continuing to be vague and mysterious, but I wouldn't expect any less from a character such as this. Alright, don't know who he is. Ah yes, this is a good point. Our corpse is giving off weird waves and hers isn't. He's calling us stupid. No. So yeah, those waves are because of my powers, and that's all he's gonna go into because he's vague and mysterious. Hopefully, we'll find out eventually what that, we'll find out more about that later. Hopefully. Ooh, a new power, so we can possess objects and manipulate them, and Yeah, it didn't work on our corpse, but maybe we can do something else with this one. It did have a differently colored core. So let's try it. And now we're talking to a blue flame. They don't seem to be able to hear us. So... Yep, she's unconscious. I like his fucking incredulous face here, it's great. But she's dead. Mm-hmm. That's a good point. Unconscious, eh? The hell are you, Canadian? Or Snivy? Or Bendafan? Actually, Bendafan is Canadian. Never mind. So yeah, we can save our life apparently. So we can go back to 4 minutes before they died. Ghosts can time travel now, apparently. So yeah, only corpses that have been dead for less than a day. But she's been dead for like 5 minutes, so we should be good. It doesn't have to make sense. It's powers of the dead. So let's go. Hey, come on, stop being a spoil sport. Don't you want to go back in time? So yeah, funky little clock animation here to show that we're going back. And unlike memories in the pensieve or anything like that, we actually do get to affect her, and that is how we're going to save her. So she seems to have seen our murder, and or at least have found our corpse, and is very worried about it. And then the man shows up. Say hello. Temzik. Not sure what that means yet. Neither does he, apparently. Or her. So, great. No one here knows what Temzik is. We just know it exists. But then, we interfere. So yeah, apparently we can not only use we can not only affect stuff when we're actually there, but also when we travel back to change things. Kinda interesting. Not flashy, just thorough. And we've already seen this part, and we know how it goes. She's gone, like an angel's kiss. A woman toyed with by fate, and a man toyed with by a ghost. So let's go. Possess and manipulate, ghost, and then trick. So yeah, we get infinite tries at this, so it's not like, I mean, you know, how would they even not give you infinite tries? I guess just have the game have a million different alternate endings of who you managed to save and stuff. It should be pretty obvious why we're down here. It's how we got here. Good thing it's relative to like Earth's movement through space though. Though to be fair, the entire observable universe is anyway, kind of, but that's a whole other topic. Let's not get into that. So yeah, the scene will play out in real time unless we go into the ghost world, at which point time will freeze and we can move around as we wish. But we still have to manipulate stuff in real time, so there is some a timing element to all of this. So yeah, first job is to get up there to the actual scene of the murder, or the would-be murder, hopefully. Up we go. So let's roll this tire. Which lifts up that mannequin, so now we can head up to the refrigerator, and we can Open it up, which makes the blender fall down, and then... oh! He's cocking his gun. Better hurry. Temzik. Still don't know what that is. Alright. Let's close the fridge. Head over to the blender. We don't want to turn that on just yet. We're going to head over to this fan. Turn it on, and then immediately hop back into the flag and over to the blender again. When the fan turns around, it will blow the flag over here, and then we can catch the rope in the blender and start turning it, hop into the flag, and hoist ourselves up. That's the kind of stuff you're going to be doing in this game. So this would be the end of it. Luckily we know that our past self is going to interfere here. So... yep. There we go. Past self stuck up there near the guitar, but luckily we're now down by the bike, so we can hopefully do something about this time. So yeah, here's another mechanic. Coming down to time till death timer. This is quite stressful, but this first one isn't too difficult. Just have to ring the bell on the bicycle, which gives us a bit more time. And because of that, she would have died there, and she didn't, which means that we are able to change fate. This essentially acts as a checkpoint, and if we mess up from now on, we can go back to here because it was a major point in. It was a major turn of fate. Of course, the bridge is up, so got to go help her again, but that's all right. So I'm going to be ignoring most of those bubbles because I know what to do for most... I think I know what to do for most of this game, so I shouldn't need the help, but... I mean, you know, don't quote me on that. Lower this lever and we can rotate the wrecking ball around. This was foreshadowed earlier. Luckily he doesn't notice it this time, even though it's pretty glaringly obvious. Should be a huge shadow over him. I mean, I guess the box would have made a shadow, but the shadow should have moved. No, whatever, who cares. Alright, let's extend the ladder. Hop on up to the wrecking ball's claw. And here we go. And with that, we have saved the girl's life. Hooray. Missed the danger. So now we have averted fate. Which means we've finished the saving. So yeah, we died, but we were able to save someone else, which is pretty good. It's something, at least. So I guess now we're heading back to the future. Or to the present. And it's raining. Because, of course it is at a time like this. But, I mean, you know, at least she's not dead. Oh, she's sneezing. Yep, we have amnesia too. It's a bit of a cliche, but it works here, and there is good reason for it. And it very effectively sets up the mystery and the motivation to play through this game, so I am perfectly fine with it. And, well, he's called Ray, but that's obviously not his real name, so still don't really know much about him. Well, that's not fair, we don't know what our name is. Seems to know other ghosts. Seems to know a lot about how they work. Oh, yes, we're gonna cease to exist in the morning, which is weird. We'd like to use them to save our own life. But yeah, he's a desk lamp. So ghosts can't change themselves. Not really sure myself, to be honest. But yeah, we can't use our own powers on our own corpses. That's a goddamn shame. So yeah, we've got a bit of a time limit here, so we might as well make the most of our time, so that we'll be able to rest in peace. It's a tricky prospect, but yeah, she seems to have been there shortly after we died, so she is probably likely to have some important clues. She might even know who we are. So apparently, she's the key to everything tonight. So yeah, well, again, being vague and mysterious, because you've gotta. Oh yeah, the record, I forgot about that. You can press a button, you can get a record. I'm not gonna be looking in there, because I don't. But if you play through this game, you can. Think of it as your reasoning too. By the way, even though this game is on DS, it's also on iOS, and the first 2 chapters are completely free. So if you want to try it for yourself and see if it's the type of game that you would like, then you can do that. Without even having to pay anything. So yes, let's shimmy the bike over here, using the handlebars. Not going to make a Flowbots joke. And I guess we're an umbrella now. Hooray! We've given her some relief from the rain. What's she saying? Pretty spooky. Oh, has she figured it out? Not quite. Sorry. I feel like I'm reverting back to the stupid, like, observant commentary. I'm supposed to be talking normally and just letting this play all in the background. I mean, not in the background so much, because I still want to be reacting to it. I don't want to be talking about completely irrelevant stuff, but I felt like I wasn't talking enough during the first one. I was just kind of being like, and there's a cat. And she seems surprised to see the cat. And it's jumping on a corpse. Like, I need to be a bit more normal than that. But I also don't want to spoil anything about this game, whereas when I'm playing Pokemon, I can be like, yeah, we're going to go fight Giovanni, you know, no problem, because everyone fucking knows. Like, this game did not sell very well, unfortunately, so there are a lot of people who don't know the story of this game. And for those of you that are watching it and haven't played it, I do not want to be spoiling anything. I want to make sure that you guys can, you know, enjoy it by proxy through watching and not have anything spoiled for you. I mean, I personally don't care about spoilers generally, but I mean, that's just me. Most people do tend to care. So let's see if we can't read this note. I don't remember writing it, but it was in our pocket apparently. Oh, phone's ringing, never mind. If you'll remember, I think they're going to mention this in a minute, but there was a phone call around this time in the timeline where she died as well. So whoever's on the other end of this line is the person that hired the hitman. I'm not very good at humming this song apparently, but yes, very good soundtrack. So we don't know that for sure because the hitman, we didn't see the hitman killing us and he didn't say that he did, but according to him it's apparently the culprit of our murder. So let's possess a telephone, and apparently we'll learn about another ghost trick of ours. So let's go ahead and do that. The face of the man who ordered us dead. Let's have a look. It's a weird, big-nosed, big eyebrowed old man. Who is this? All very interesting, but apparently we've traced the phone number. Better believe I would. So we can move over long distances via telephone lines. So, again, the great incredulous face here. So yeah, here's a desk lamp, he can't help us. He is weak. How does he know that? Well, looks like it's up to us to find the truth. Yeah, we don't have a lot of time, so we're going to be prioritizing the truth about ourselves. But apparently that'll be more than enough. So, yeah, apparently we're tied into everything as well. And that shouldn't be surprising considering we started by finding our corpse in front of those two, so... Yeah, he definitely knows a lot more. Again, being vague and mysterious. Because he's got a... you know, have the culprit's phone... yeah, we have his phone number. We traced it, so we can go ahead and head on over there. From the junkyard to SYS 1729. Let's go. We get a funky animation for traveling on the phone lines too. Looks better on the actual console because it's not doing any frame skipping to try to get to a reasonable frame rate. But that's for another time. For now, we're monologuing to ourselves with this music, which means it's the end of the chapter. And thus the end of the video, because I'm going to be doing one chapter per video. So, yeah, I'm going to save. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time for more Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Goodbye.